and welcome to Rust. What's up guys, Intech here, and today I'm bringing you a video of a new game currently in closed alpha called Rust. For those of you who do not know what Rust is an open world MMO survival game, and it's not really a zombie game, even though a lot of people are calling that, and there are zombies in the game. Garry, the creator of Garry's Mod, who's making this game alongside Facepunch Studios, has said that zombies are merely a placeholder for an unannounced NPC. Now the game is a mix of DayZ, Minecraft, STALKER, and it's a pretty intense survival game. The game is a lot like Minecraft, as there are multiple elements of crafting in this game, ranging from weapons and ammo crafting to building your own house. And what I'm doing right now is I'm actually building my own little hut, and I'm going to put it here. I'm on the very edge of the map, because I would try to build in the middle of the map and I died like all the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my shack down somewhere up here. Oh, I got to turn this thing around, I think. And I don't know, there's a guy building right down the road, and I don't know if I should try to make friends with him or if I should have built this down the road a little bit, but I don't know. I'm just going to do it. So you can craft a sleeping bag, and sleeping bags are like kind of like your respawn points, and as long as the sleeping bag is down, you can respawn on it. And there are timers, like you can't like constantly respawn on it if you get killed. There are like cooldowns, or you have to select a random spawn. And the map is it's a pretty good sized distance. It's pretty open, so you have to really, sometimes you might have to walk quite a ways. And I tried to walk back to my old house from a long ways away, and I got killed like several times in the process, so I just gave up and I tried to find a random spot, and I found this spot on the edge of the map, and it's a pretty nice spot. So I'm gathering wood to build a door so my shack is somewhat secure until I can build a better establishment. And as you can see, this is kind of the starting stuff you get. You get a hatchet, a medkit, and a flare. And like I said, I was playing a little bit, so I managed to get some chicken, made a campfire, cooked my chicken, and then I also got a whole bunch of different stuff from a campfire, like gunpowder, stuff for a gunpowder. You can craft for gunpowder to make your own ammo. That goes along with the weapon that you're going to craft. So it's a lot of scavenging. A lot of scavenging in this game. A little bit more than I think I would like, and it's a little harder too because there's so many people around. But I mean, it's a survival game. That's what you get in a survival game. You know, you have to constantly watch your back and be paranoid. It's a lot like DayZ. I would even say that it's a little bit more intense than DayZ. Now, when you start doing scavenging in DayZ, it'll be totally different, I think. You having to craft and things like that, because you know, depending on the map size and depending on how many people on there, it could be pretty intense. And I think that's one of the problems with this game right now, is just because it's so small. But it's in closed alpha, and the map's gonna be small, and they're gonna be doing tests and clusters, and the server doesn't take a hit and things like that. So I think when the maps get bigger, it'll be a lot better. So I just made a door. I'm gonna put my door in my slot, and then all you have to do is you just bring it up with 4, and then you can just line it down, and you can spin things around with your mouse, mouse wheel, and you can reposition things. And I think I accidentally positioned that door kind of crooked, but that's okay. I'm hopefully not going to live in this little shack too long. And I think the good thing about this area is that there isn't that many people out here. There's one guy down there, and I'm kind of nervous about him. But over the mountain, that's like to my left, is all the scavenging stuff, like primarily. There's nothing out here where I'm at, and that's kind of a bummer. And I'm kind of already regretting not building my house closer to the mountain and away from this guy, because I'm gonna have to run a long way. But the good thing is, as long as I have chicken and I don't get hungry, it should be okay. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm building a wooden storage box. I'm crafting it. It takes a little bit to build it, and then once you have it, you just put it into your hotkeys out of your inventory. You just hit 3, whatever you put it in, and then just place the box down however you want. And these are used to store different materials and different items. And I want to build a pistol, but I don't think I have enough metal fragments. I don't. So what you need to do is you need to put in wood in your fire if the fire's not going on already, and then you just drag in the desired material. In this case, it's metal ore, and then you just ignite it and have your fire going, and you will get that craftable resource over time. Now I just noticed that I am low on food. I'm about to become hungry here, so I need to go out and do some more scavenging. I need to get some wood anyway, because I need to build my building up even more. I need to make a little base. And I think this is a prime location. I think it'll be fine if I build it out here, because I don't think I'm going to run too many people. So to build a pistol, you have to have metal fragments, and you can build your pistol, and then you need to have ammo. So you have to make individual ammo for the pistol. And I guess in the future they said what they're going to do is they're going to make craftable items piece by piece. So you're going to need to get a bunch of different items to build a pistol, and you're going to need to make certain parts of the pistol before you can make the whole pistol. And so crafting is going to be a little bit extensive in the future. That's what I heard, at least. I don't know how true that is. And so I need to go scavenging, and this is the house that guy was building. And I don't know if there's anybody in here, but I think I'm just gonna look in real quick, and then I'm gonna take off and try to go get some materials. Alright, so I'm coming down in this alley here, trying to follow this road to find some resources, and I just saw a guy shooting something to the left. So I'm going to try my best to avoid him, as I don't have anything to defend myself other than a hatchet. And that's not going to get me very far in this game. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to... On the way up here, I saw a bunch of materials over this little ridge here. And I could have just went over the mountain, but I just noticed as well that somebody's on top of the mountain and there was a campfire going. So that means usually that somebody's home and they're being very active. And that's not a good thing, because I don't want to run into anybody and have a confrontation and die. So like I said, this game is a lot like DayZ, and a lot of running. It's like Running Simulator 2013, but it's not bad. I mean, it is what it is. If you think about it, if you're in a game, an open world, in a setting like this, what else are you gonna do? If you don't have a bike or a car or something like that, you're gonna have to run. And I guess that they're gonna put different vehicles in this game, because they just had a thing not too long ago where they were driving around cars and stuff. So here, there's a ton of food around here. This is awesome. These guys have a good spot. The only problem is that there's like 2 really established buildings to my left, and that's never a good thing, because that could mean that there's a ton of people around. There's a little chicken. I'm gonna kill him. I gotta get up close to him. There you go. And then you can just hit them to scavenge, and you get chicken breast and you get cloth. Cloth is used to make armor, make leather and armor. And there's a Pumbaa, and look, gonna kill him. Maybe. There we go. And you glitching out on me. These little things run, so I'm just gonna try to run with them. Hopefully nobody comes up and kills me while I'm trying to kill this thing. Gotta look around. Gotta get that situational awareness. Your paranoia running rampant. This game just like DayZ, just get your nerves going. You never know if there's gonna be people around. At any moment there could be somebody. There, sweet, there's wood. Alright, so I'm getting hungry here. So I'm gonna have to eat this chicken breast. I'm getting artifacts for some reason. Look at that. I don't know why. My graphics card's doing fine. Oh, you know what it is? I bet I just installed a new driver, and it's probably bugging out. But yeah, you know, you guys probably remember DayZ. Now there were like artifacts in that game forever, and I don't even know if they still fixed it. I figured out how to fix it with my graphics card, but I don't know if they fixed it in the game itself. So, lots of scavenging. Okay, so here's a wood pile. Now there are different kinds of harvesting things right now. There's a hatchet, and there's also a pickaxe, and like pickaxe make everything easier, but it can also, it takes a long time to hit things, but it takes less hits to hit it. So as you can see, this, I'm gathering 5 wood with every swing here instead of 1 with the trees. So I'm trying to watch my back, so I don't want to get ran up on. And then there you go, it exhausts itself. So I got a ton of wood. I'm gonna go back to base. I'm gonna try to cook this chicken up. I'm gonna make a foundation. Try to make a little shack first. A little bit harder to enter than a little prefabricated shack. because you can take down the walls and stuff really easily in those. And you can take down walls, and your base can be raided and basically destroyed, essentially, which is another crazy thing. And I guess what they said they're going to do is, and the reason why it is this way with the wooden shelters, is that they're going to put in different building materials in the future, like stone and, I imagine, steel and things like that, to create harder to enter buildings. But right now, your wooden structures are really vulnerable to pretty much anything. An explosive charge, which you can make an explosive charge and put it on the door like C4, can tear down your building in a matter of minutes and in a matter of explosive charges. So luckily, I have yet to see anybody out here other than that one guy, and that's pretty nice, because that means that this area is a pretty nice area to live in. That is, until we start getting some more people back here. And that'll be a bad thing. But right now, it doesn't seem like there's many people who are onto doing this kind of thing. And yeah, this might be kind of like a scare tactic to do, but I put my building down right in the middle of like the ghetto, and I didn't realize it at the time, but I was watching a few streams, and one of them is Cumus Saint, I think is his name, and Saint has a kind of a little establishment with a bunch of different people, and I actually built my building right next to theirs, and I didn't even realize it because it was like pretty much pitch black. And when it gets dark in this game, it gets really dark, and I had my building there, and I kept getting killed by the same guy over and over again, and it was just not very good. It was not very conducive to a good starting play of this game. So that's why I relocated, moved out of the ghetto, I moved out into the rural area, farmland, but there's no animals out here, which is unfortunate. So going back to my shack here, and we're gonna build the foundation. So I think it's gonna be it for this episode. If you guys want to see more, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, click the like button. It is in pre-alpha. I don't know how much I'm gonna be playing this, but I enjoyed so far. So let me know what you think, and subscribe to my channel for more Rust and other game content. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you later.